my bathroom wall is scratched "Don't need to food you." Oh my god.
Southward departure.
I'm stepping on her leash for you. All right, good morning. It's like 8 o'clock, 8:30, something like that. I was feeling better. Then I woke up and remembered we have this crap on our trailer.
Huh?
I said I was feeling better, but then I woke up and remembered we have that crap on our trailer. Your sunburn's mostly gone, dude. That's crazy. Holy smokes.
Yeah.
Are you Mexican?
You're not that red.
No, I
You're
feel more burnt today than I did yesterday.
You're still kind of red.
Ah.
I think your arms are red.
I think they are. I think maybe it's just the way the sun's hitting us. I think we're probably still red. I mean, you're still a little red. You're still a little red. Look at that shiny white mag. Looks just like ours, except better.
I think it might have depth.
It probably does.
Look, the tanks look big. You know what I mean? Longer than ours. It's weird.
It's not a shitty scale. It's shitty for people parking like that. Like, what's he gonna do here now? He can't get off the scale. Is he gonna honk at that dude, or is he just gonna twist the shit out of his axles? Man, you could tell he don't own the truck, because I wouldn't do that with mine. Like, just stop parking like a jackass. That's one place not to park. Get over here, Mackie. Come here. Get over here. Lita pointed out that that truck has a really shiny hood, but the rest is like faded like ours. So it looks like he probably has a new hood. Look at his shiny wheels. That's a shiny truck. You're a jerk.
You guys get away from that one.
Yeah, they just keep eating grass over there.
On my bathroom wall is scratched "Don't need to food you."
What do the reviews say?
I don't know.
All right.
If I tell that's got me freaked out a little bit. In the bathroom, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, so we're in Mount Jackson, Virginia. Just getting some fuel. We've had quite a few issues with this load. I mean, it's just the way they loaded them. These frames are supposed to be loaded up and down, not side to side, because of the way they're made. They've got this lip here, and then it steps up. So what happens is that it tries to push this frame over it and drop down, or, you know, this is what it does. Like, this is just what it does. Anyways, this Liberty truck stop, there's a Sheetz across the street too, $3.65 a gallon, cheaper than all of my fuel cards that I could find here along, I don't know where we're at, 85. What you think? They've got Indian food here. We're trying to decide if we're gonna get.
The reviews say it's really good.
Yeah, I'll leave it up to you.
It says
You know me, everything makes me poop.
they're kind of expensive. Well, it's Indian food. It's gonna be that.
Huh?
It's Indian food.
Yeah. So it's whatever you want to do. This stack fell over on us this morning. It just, the bands broke, and I wasn't able to get a strap around it like we did on this because of how bad it was coming over on both sides of the stack. We put it on before I realized, hey, maybe I should put a strap on it, honestly. But you can see all these frames are stepping in and stepping out, which loosens up your straps and just makes it an absolute nightmare. Like, we're having to stop like every 50 miles, and it's not for lack of not tightening the straps enough. because you can see we've tightened them so much it's actually bending these frames. That's how tight I'm tightening my straps, is it's bending these frames. So it's just, it's a load that they put on the pallets improperly, honestly. Like I said, all of these should be standing straight up and down, and then we wouldn't be having this issue, honestly. And then, I mean, there's some that are bent, that are already bent, obviously, which throw the stacks off even more. It's just a nightmare load, honestly. An absolute nightmare load. I don't even know if I'm gonna edit this video and put it out. We've been so frustrated with this load. It's been that bad. Again, I've tightened it down so much that this beam is bent, but they're still sliding on each other, and now they're like encroaching onto my bike. I don't know. It's just, it's crazy. And it's crazy that I can get fuel cheaper by using my debit card than I can my fuel cards. So, I don't even know. Well, we've stopped in Richburg, South Carolina. We're at a rest area. I think this leaves us with about 6 hours left tomorrow, which will be Sunday, which will leave us dropping that mess on Monday. So, and then I think we have another subscriber load, the tractor loads. Probably need to hit him up. The truck's kind of hard to start. I'm gonna do that fuel test to see if we got air bubbles again. I never did the test before, but I think shops did for us, huh?
I don't know if they did it or not. I don't know if they're just like putting the injectors on the computer.
It kind of, well, I don't know about that, because I mean the injectors are I think the injectors are fine. I did an injector test.
Yeah.
But it's like, do we have another bad cup again? Like, I was reading on a forum where a guy went through like 3 sets and like 50,000 miles,
yeah,
which is absolutely ridiculous.
Whoa.
I think it's maybe like a, I don't know. Nula, don't, careful, baby. There's probably ants over there. I was reading a forum where a guy replaced a bunch of stuff too. He's like, all right, I'm going to try to replace my fuel pump. I'll let you guys know. And that was back in like 2017. And everybody's been like posting on it like, hey, did this fix your problem? Does this fix your problem? And he's never replied. So I'm wondering if maybe the fuel pump has a leak in it or something. Like, I have no idea. I hate to like just throw parts at the truck, but I also hate to just take it to a mechanic who's going to charge me to just throw parts at the truck. So I think a fuel pump for that thing's only like $200 something,
yeah,
which isn't bad. I honestly have no idea where it is. I'm sure I could find it if I follow the fuel lines. We never have like fuel on the ground the next morning, so I don't know if it's just letting air into the fuel system. I mean, you would think that the fuel would have to come out somewhere too, in order to lose pressure, unless it's getting bled back through the fuel pump back into the tanks. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm kind of like thinking maybe it's a fuel pump thing. We hit 800,000 miles on the truck. I wanted to take a picture of it when it hit 800,000 miles. It ended up hitting it on the way up, and I completely forgot. Little bitty trucks, a little bitty rest area here though. People say in the comments it's kind of a pain in the butt. It's a tight, and when I pulled it, I'm like, this ain't tight at all. And Lita's like, no, it's when you go to leave, people say hoods and stuff get ripped off. So I kind of backed up, which I think I think everybody is pulling too far forward. Like, this is a big wide spot. I think if everybody would back up, there's like a line in the concrete. I think if everybody would bring the back of their trailers to that edge of that concrete, it'd give everybody a lot more room to swing wide. We could just drive over the sidewalk like that hotshot guy did. Drive over the curb here. Oh, he decided against it. What are you doing, my guy? Oh my gosh, man.
Yeah.
I mean, we're South Georgia hotshot. you so sleepy, Mackie? Why are you so sleepy? Huh? Why are you so sleepy? All right, good morning. It's the next day. My phone's memory storage got full, so I had to spend. It's supposed to manually update and delete stuff. I think I've just been using my phone. I've been using my phone so much more than my GoPro here lately, because the GoPro is just so unreliable with it just shutting down, overheating. I got frustrated when we got home and I was going to order the new DJI, and the new DJI was completely sold out. And now I'm seeing YouTube videos popping up of the new DJI 4 coming out. So if that thing comes out, I'm just going to go ahead and order that thing and abandon my GoPro 11. Maybe I'll sell it on eBay or something to some sucker that thinks they're good or doesn't realize how bad they are. And I can stop worrying about my camera shutting off all the time. It's so frustrating. I'm so glad today is going to be our last day with this nightmare load. Oh, I'm glad we don't have to go through Atlanta either. Yeah, anytime we don't have to go through Atlanta is a good time. Hey, you stay away from them trees. $5. And I think this is going to take us down through Augusta and then down, I think, by Macon, if I remember right. Something like that. I don't know what the highway's called. But after that, we'll be dropping this on Monday, and then I want to do that air test. There's I don't know how to do it. I've never done it. I think there's YouTube videos on how to do it. But there's a way you can hook up like a clear hose to the fuel line somehow and run the truck. And if you see air bubbles, then you have an issue with it sucking air into your fuel system, which it runs perfect once it's running. It's just hard to start. And maybe I'm just like, I just want my stuff to be right, you know? I mean, I can sit there and let it crank for 10 seconds every morning, and just like probably every other owner operator or company driver would do, but I know that it's not supposed to do that. So I want it fixed. And I know a lot of people like, get rid of the truck and get another one, and we've been looking. Prices on trucks just aren't where I want it to be right now. And you get to a point, and it's probably the wrong way to look at things, but you get to a point where it's like you've dumped so much money into your truck that it's almost a brand new truck. So you're like, well, maybe just one more thing, and then you're so invested into the truck that you get to thinking that, you know, that the end is near, you know. And I'm not the type of person that can sell something knowing that there's something wrong with it. Like, I'm not that guy. Like, if I sell you something, know that if something's wrong with it, I'm gonna let you know, or that I think it's 100% up to whatever. But I can't like sell something and be like, you'll never find out that I super glued the tank, you know what I mean, or something like that. But anyways, good morning, gorgeous.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Okay.
Yeah? Did you sleep all right?
I slept okay. How about you?
Yeah, that's all right. I just don't sleep for very long. I sleep for like 15 minutes and wake up. Sleep for 15 minutes and wake up. Last day with the load.
You don't sleep at the house really either, so.
I just don't sleep anymore. Hot fat butts. All right, I'm gonna walk these dogs and hit the road.
Yeah.
We'll be home today.
Yep.
All right, let's see how she starts this morning. I just don't like that, man.
Yeah. What are you doing?
See, this is the best pillow ever.
You're such a jerk. What's that, buds?
All right. Good morning. We are getting ready to get up and take that load in. You know, I have been racking my brain on this truck. I went back and looked at some old footage. And, well, not really old footage. It's when we started messing with the computer. And the truck was starting just fine back then. And I'm trying to figure out what's been different since then. And the only thing I can think, the only thing that's been changed is those fuel filters. I put new fuel filters in the truck. So I'm wondering if something's wrong with one of those fuel filters. Maybe that rubber gasket around the fuel filter is messed up. See how she does this morning. So I think what I'll do when we get back is change those fuel filters again. You know, sometimes that rubber ring sticks. Of course, you would think I would have fuel spraying everywhere though. If I had a leak there, so tired of this truck. Jeez, that was rough running. I mean, surely it's not injectors again, right? Like, we don't even have, I bet we haven't put 20,000 miles on this truck since we've done these injectors 3 frickin' times. But who knows, man, that Tamarac's place, man, I don't even know what to say. I mean, is it their injectors that's the problem? So tired of it, man. I guess after we drop that, I need to come back and do the air bubble test too. Need to look up how to do that. All right, let me finish getting ready. We'll go drop this off. All right, gonna finish loading that truck right there. And we see him pull out back into that spot. So I'm gonna pull up so we can see this truck. Sit here and chill. We are almost unloaded.
Here you go.
Thank you. Trying to do some research on this truck. I don't think we even have to do the air bubble test when we get to the house, because they said you can look down inside the gas tank, and if you see air bubbles, then there's a problem. And we have air bubbles. So the internet's saying injector cups again, but like, we don't have 30,000 miles on these injector cups. And I took it to a Mac place, like everybody said, take it to a dealership. It's been sitting here for maybe, I don't know, we've probably been here about an hour. We couldn't have done this without his help. This would have been an absolute nightmare. We'll see how it starts after sitting for about an hour. It doesn't want to start.